Bum, 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 bum. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first spoopy stream. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. We're gonna be spooping it up today, boys. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-bum. Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum. All right. Bum ba-da-dum. So we are going to be playing a few horror games in the week of. I know, hi Charcoal. We're going to be playing a few horror games in the week of Halloween because I will not be here this weekend. For the Spooptober. And so the first one we're going to be playing, as you can see, is Doki Doki Literature Club. So let's go ahead and turn that sound up. Alright. Now we should be able to hear. And we're gonna make the spoopiness. Come here, Charcoal. The spoopiness is gonna get even more intense. Come here. The spoofiness is gonna get even more intense because we're gonna play in the dark with only the screen light to light our game. Right, Charcoal? It's gonna get spoopy. Hey, thank you for the follow.
Welcome to the family of Stephens.
Hello and welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. First follower in quite a while, not gonna lie. We've hit a kind of a dry spell, so thank you for the follow, and we will, and that does bum 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 ba-da-dum ba-dum bum bum. Where'd it go? Good. Yeet! Say hi to the kitty for me. I will. Charcoal. Woot says hi. Alright, where did this go? Oh, okay, right. We're gonna turn this to 1. Alright, well, there is a few of the normal people who are usually here in the streams who really were excited for Doki Doki, so hopefully they show up. That would be cool. But we have been going for a few minutes, so I kind of want to just say let's go. Yeah, we've been going for we've been live for like 5 minutes, so I suppose we should jump into it. Honestly, hello and welcome. What's up? How you doing, buddy? Alright, let's switch it over. Are y'all ready to start the spoops? I think everybody is ready to start the spoops. Oh god, it's the skeleton. It's the spoops. That's exactly what the spoops are right there. Alright, hold on. Wait a minute. Ah, scared. Exactly. It's terrifying. I don't know where to put exactly. Is it a good place? Yeah, I suppose. All right, we're playing with the light. All right. Good. We might. There we go. There. All right. But it just. But if she. Okay. But you did. Yes, you don't. Your daily. By the way. Haven't. That's not. Club. Can people. Hello? Check, check. Test, test. Test, test. Cuts in and out? It shouldn't be cutting in and out. It should be good, right? It says it's good on my, like, wave files and such. What is going on? Testing, 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 testing. Whoa, Sayori. That seems good to me. God damn it. Okay. Should we restart? Should we just restart this game? The game? I have a feeling that we should just restart. Well, how familiar are people with the game, I guess? Well, everyone could read it on screen. Everyone could read it on screen. It's whatever. We're not starting over. Basically, she wants me to join this club, and I know this girl. That's all we know. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever the fuck she's talking about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me. And when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Wow, Sayori. Alright, Jesus. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? She's so thoughtful. I know, right? She is. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. And now we're in the classroom. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I even know it. After I pack my bag up with things, I stare blankly at a wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Me too. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Maybe she wants me to get my nightlife going on, you know what I mean? But anyway, I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd just catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out. So I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. If it's just gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought that you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your fucking club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. Now that I was not that I was even aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start it.
Welcome to the family of Stephens.
Thank you, Butter Popcorn, for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the family of Stephens. What's up? What's up? How's it going? 2 dig dang followers already tonight. Thank you. Hello and welcome. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because, because she thought it'd be fun to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the whole proposed club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah. I don't care. Oh my god. I don't care about all your opinions. Natsuki is the best girl and nothing will change that. Well, I'm sorry you're wrong. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday that I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. The fuck? I can't tell if Sayori really did that much of an airhead, is that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning and has planned out all of this. I let out a sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. See, she's sweet. She is. Yeah. Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and up the stairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. I like the cat bipolar. Nice. I'm sorry, what? Like a cat bipolar. Nice and a dick. Oh, yeah, that's true. Charcoal's always a sweetie heart, though. My cat is never a dick. But anyway. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, this is the new member here. Told you, don't call me a new member. As I glance around the room, girl run. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. I don't know what to do for her voice. I have a cat named Trash because we found her in a dumpster. That is sad and adorable at the same time. Nice. Mike, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club, it's full of an incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, just say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Huh. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She also is one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Do a deeper voice for Monica? I am. You sound like Donald Trump. I am offended, and that's not true. Seems pretty sexist. She doesn't want the boy to join. Cancel her? Yeah, go to her fucking Twitter and cancel her ass. Right the fuck now. Alright. She's also the one who made her. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says it quietly into my ear, just imagine it, and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki. She's always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest girl in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appeared comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, isn't that right? That is right. It's great to see you again, Mike. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked. But she's a good girl. Who? Natsuki? Oh. They're all 18, by the way, for legal reasons. Oh, yeah. 100%. They're all... No, definitely. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm going to do real quick? I apologize, guys. Hold on. I want to do something. The chat got deleted off the screen for a second. The chat will come back once you guys chat again, but I wanted to make the text smaller. Click attack. Don't hate me for dropping and asking a question about the assignment. I was wondering how many pieces you did. I did 3. I put 3 in my presentation. I don't remember how many it said to do. How many pages was my script? I don't know, like 2.5, maybe? It seems like dogs get the sweet names like Potato or Buddy, but cat just gets names like Bread or Trash. No, my cat's name is Charcoal. That's adorable, okay? Charcoal is adorable. Anyway, we know each other, we rarely talk, because we were in the same class last year. Okay. Do you think that 5 minutes is... No, it has to be between 5 and 7 minutes. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, the whole package. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely gives me a little bit of a boner. I mean, it feels a little, You too, Monica. Come sit, Mike. We have made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'm gonna fucking get them, alright? Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how? I can only think of the Game Grumps voice when I see these characters. So all I can think of is like the super deep voice Aaron gave Yuri. And it's just super funny in my head. That wasn't what I asked. I was wondering if you thought 2 pages would be 5 minutes long. Oh, yeah, probably. Mine is also bullets. I didn't write out every single word. I just made 2 pages of bullet points that I'm going to hit on and discuss. So 2 pages of bullet points is definitely going to be at least 5 minutes. You and your goddamn uwu shit, guy. Your teacher is going to get mad at you for cheating. It's an assignment about our own artwork. Yeah, no, we're doing work on our own artwork. It's impossible for me to cheat. It's impossible for us to cheat unless we talk about each other's work that we didn't make. Because we're both at the same art school. So, yeah. Anyway. Is there a moderator in chat? No, there's not a moderator in chat. I guess I'll just fucking do it myself then. Alright, here we go. Moving on. Then, how about you make some tea as well? By the way, Yuri is best girl. All of you are wrong if you think otherwise. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a little table. As Sayori mentioned, it has been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray, and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I just take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals her a dozen white fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. That is adorable. The whiskers are drawn on with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one, okay? Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. What? How can I not keep these fucking voices straight? Sayori talks with her mouth full, like a fucking degenerate, and has already managed to get the icing all over her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite, because I'm a bit of a douchebag. Just eat the fucking cupcake. Natsuki is quiet. I couldn't help but notice sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Yes, she fucking made them for you. Eat the damn cupcake, you dick. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori, well, maybe, okay, but not for you, you know? Not you, but because of you fucking dummy. Alright, Jesus. Goddamn. Just eat the fucking cupcake, you dick. Is that how you talk to your girl? No, I was talking to my character. I apologize. I was telling my character, just eat the fucking cupcake. Because he's sitting there like, how should I? It really depends on the angle at which I take a bite on this cupcake. And I really don't know if the perimeter, I don't know, you're just being an asshole. Eat the fucking cupcake. It's a ball of sugar. Hey, what's up, Doc? Welcome to the stream. Is that how you talk to your girl? Sorry, I meant to write, just eat that cake. Oh yeah. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation like an asshole. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a set of tea. The tea set. God, I cannot read. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gives us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess I don't read. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Oh well. Yuri finally smiles to herself in relief. Faintly, not finally, faintly. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. welcome to the stream, Doc. Hello. Hi. Something tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I hadn't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori really seemed happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make you feel home. We'll make you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of literally any of the other major clubs. Weren't you like the leader of the debate team last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs, so it feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make it something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling a dream. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. But I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. God, I'm just low-key insulting her. Jesus. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested to put all the effort into starting something brand new. Especially when it doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Almost like this is setting up to be a dating simulator. Monica's must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted at the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature, because I'm kind of a prick. Oh, if you right-click, it disappears. Interesting. So Mike, what kind of things do you read? Well, considering how I'm dyslexic and can't fucking read, I don't really have a good way of answering this. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's eye turns and Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she just keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Sayori's sad smile. I just want to make her happy. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Is this hot? Is this turning you on yet? My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is especially impressive. Yuri fucking goes on and I don't listen to her. But she's passionate about reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious, the way her eyes light up, that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not other humans. Usually called social anxiety. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp onto something that I can relate to, at least a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock, because I'm fucking rock hard. I mean, really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, even if it's just for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's R's done over to me for a split second. Never mind. Oh, that's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of crap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give It Back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything about you is as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. Just imagine it, because we didn't want to draw it. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them anyway. Oh, not a confident writer yet. Understandable. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Shut up, you sound like a pretentious art student, Yuri. That's why I love you. You must be willing to open up about... What? You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you, have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe. If you share some of your work, then you can set an example. Help Natsuki feel comfortable. Enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri, you know? I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit silently for the moment. Well, good. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically? I don't know what the fuck that word means. Quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it would be helpful help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond between the club. Isn't that right, Mike? Monica smiley warms at my heart. What the fuck am I saying? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What is that? Now that we're back in the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what had been on my mind the entire time. I never said that I would join the club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare at me with dejected eyes. I think they're gonna throw me out the goddamn window. But stroke anime voice. Listen, Sayori, they all have kind of anime voices, except for Monica. I dare you to yell loudly. I dare you yell ooh woo loudly. Why? I mean, if I did it, nothing would happen. What is this? What is virtual camera? I don't know what I did, but okay. Alright, here we go. But, oh, I'm sorry, I thought, Mike, I am defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when my dick is this hard? I mean, when it's like this. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. I've made a decision then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, their eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me and jumps up and down. Hey, you really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, geez, thanks. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting. So we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Mike, I look forward to see how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Mike, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs and I'm a fucking dunce and I don't do anything with my life. And I went home. Sure, might as well. Yay! Bum, 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 ba-da-bum. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four beautiful ladies. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. I really be happy. I'd read. Why the fuck can I not read? Will I really be happy spending every day with these girls after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most out of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will happen. I guess that starts with writing the poem tonight. Alright. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Now, we are 100% going for Yuri. Because Yuri is 1,000% the cutest. Jammin'? Dude, it fucking is. Spicy, tasty, hot, nasty. Alright, anyway. So, things that Yuri would like. Yuri would like, tenacious. Yay! She would like a graveyard because she's emo. She likes... See, this is already where this game gets really fucking weird. Because there's like suicide, anxiety, laughter, prayer. Who likes happiness? Oh, Sayori. Depression. Oh, imagination. Yuri likes imagination. Fantasy. Yuri likes... Oh, wait. Yuri likes fantasy. No. Death. She liked horror. Oh, see... It gets weird because then Sayori jumps up and down when you click on death. And it's weird. An after image, incongruent nature, grief, captive, disoriented, variance, party, fester. Who likes fester? Yuri! Yuri's a festerer. Yuri likes horror as well. Yay, Yuri! Yuri's lustful. Oh yeah, Yuri's lustful. What else would Yuri like? Hopefulness? Oh, hopeless. Never mind. Pleasure? Wait, where was pleasure? Oh, it was on the last one. She would like memories. Oh no, Sayori likes memories. Marriage. Yuri would like philosophy. Yeah, Yuri likes philosophy. It's right here, baby. Fair enough. Fair enough. Who likes lips, promise, melody, lipstick? Also, Monica isn't in this list, which again is weird. Who likes dream? Yuri likes dream. Heartbeat, landscape, inferno, heaven sent. Yuri's a heaven sent, so Yuri. Pink. Natsuki likes pink. Parfait? I don't even know. Oh, is that like a parfait? Is that what that means? Disarray, shame, bunny! Natsuki. Scars, anger, fear, comfort, embrace. Sayori. Precious. Sayori. What word would Yuri like here? Blanket. No, that's Natsuki. Intellectuals, Yuri, for sure. Yuri's bouncy, if you know what I mean, but I'm not going to choose that. Extraordinary. Oh, that was... So we got a lot of Sayori and we got a lot of Yuri, so I hope we get Yuri. Hi again, Mike. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone's already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Mike. Of course, Yuri. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Ah, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join club this year. And last year too. Huh. I wonder if I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you will not see the end of it, alright? Natsuki. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature! God! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops in her seat. Don't worry, guys. Mike always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Wait, I totally messed up people's voice. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is a mess and it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire trying to cook. That's so... You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might even be a little jealous. How come? You and Mike become just as good friends too! Sayori? Huh? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation that she has just put me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's nothing. What is it? No, never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it really wasn't. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me feel happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want me to. Alright. Well, here. She reaches in your bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so... I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read, and you're an ADHD little fuck. We could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She's not accidentally being cute. She is cute. Alright, how dare you disrespect my girl? Alright, you fucking hoe of a man, me. Anyway, she even picked out a book that she thinks that I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. No, I won't. I throw it in my backpack and forget about it. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you have to think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Yes, Doc? Yeah. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsukushi is rummaging around in the closet. Just imagine it. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad from distracting her from reading. I can't watch the stream. I am sorry. I don't have time. I gotta go. Alrighty. Well, that's fine, Doc. Hopefully you can drop by another time. Thanks for sticking around for as long as you did, though. Hopefully everything is cool and you're able to get whatever is going on sorted out. If it's bad or good, I guess. But I'll see you later. Goodbye. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the corner of her book. Okay. Maybe I... Huh? Okay, bye. I hope you have a good time. Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Clitoris. Very, very cool. Very nice. I catch a glimpse of the corner of her book. It looks like the same book that she has lent to me. More than that, it seems... She seems to be on the first few pages. Just ignoring me, I see? No, I see, yes. I see the clit joke, guys. Guys, do you get it? It's clitoris, like it's the female anatomy. It's tiggle bitties. I mean, yeah, that's kind of like the point of this game, is the tiggle bitties. Bryce, have you played this game? Or seen it? Crap. I think she's noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. No? Oh, you have not? Oh, you don't know what this is actually about. Okay, I won't spoil it for you then. But that only makes her hide her face even deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I I was focused. Then if I was focused, I probably wouldn't even notice you in the first place. But I'm just rereading this book, so... Is that the book that you gave me, right? I have not seen it or played it. Okay, nice. I kind of have an idea because it's a spoopy stream, exactly. There's a few plot twists, a few twists and turns that could be a little unexpected. So, you are correct in assuming that this may not be all that it appears. Did I not hit the transition button? No, I didn't. Okay. There we go. Alright. You wanted to I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. I'm just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Dude, people have people like things. God. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I'm too stupid to figure it out. Hopefully not too many turns. I get nervous easily. No, we'll see. We'll see. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and a relatable story. Is that so? What is it about anyway? Read the book, it's in your possession. Goddamn. Well, huh. Nauseous. Oh, I hope it did too many turns. I get it. Too many turns, nauseousness, got it. Big, absolutely massive brain jokes there. Huh. Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes to the back. The book is titled Portrayal of Marvik. There is an ominous looking eye symbol on the front. Oh, you in trouble with your ma? No, my sister was wondering if she could borrow my paints. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give everything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. And as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And, while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark. It's kind of fucked. You already made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came out of nowhere. She gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Mike? No, that's not it. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. I'm gonna need a lot of water. this stream. So she's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought that you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be a naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. Hydration station, dude. We're gonna need a few hydration stations for all these fucking voices and shit. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to the other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I'm talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means that you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, huh? You don't have to. What are you saying? It's just a moment ago you said that you were looking forward to it. Just give me the fucking book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, is it fine if I sit here? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something that I'm not very used to. That is, reading in the company with other people. I see. Well, just tell me if it ends up getting distracting or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means by reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence on my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looked like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Goddamn. I do? I don't really mean to... Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it made it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, that's hot. Look at that. Oh yeah. Take a screenshot for your wallpapers, boys. Oh yeah. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm and the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it underneath the thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over to Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading as... right? I don't mind being patient. If it takes you a little longer, you fucking idiot. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. I continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me when I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me. So I take it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page feels like an intimate exchange. I am fucking rock hard. I do not know if she can tell or not. My thumb gently... I'm just kidding. For legal reasons, this is a joke. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side, and she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second-guesses a lot all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. God, what an asshole. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But, Mike, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it anything bad. No, it is, you fucking asshole. It is kind of bad, alright? Come on, dude. Goddamn, bro, come on. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Of course she... Oh, jeez. Come on, man. I guess I more meant it as it being kind of cute. Oh. What are you saying all of it? What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poem with everyone. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. I scream in pain as it hurts me. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight then. Or would you prefer that I only read it with you? I guess I don't have much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be fun to read with you after I pick it. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then I slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, I did. I can't believe I agreed to do something this embarrassing. Since I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? Wait! I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their own poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition book. I can already see that Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same. Alright, who should I show my poem to first? Bop, bop. Oh, man. Your mom? She sadly is not an option. We were just talking to Yuri, so I guess it makes sense to just show it to Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I agree. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Yuri reads the poem. I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional! What is that? Did you say that out loud? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Oh my god, I cannot read. Your use of imaginary and metaphors indicates that you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Well, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. I'm just a fucking natural. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just mean, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words of the poem as if she is breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on that. I think that the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is both style and expressiveness are weakened. You just said it's great, and now you're fucking roasting it. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if she's a dementor, her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even just a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How so? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. Yeah, it's fine. What's the tea, sister? I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, Natsuki, Monica, God, herself. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love sharing my thoughts. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if this is a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny after all. It's supposed to be the literature club. I can't read cursive. Chat help. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm breathing air. I breathe calm. What the? I can't read. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. No, I just can't read cursive. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But you took a long time to read. Because I can't fucking read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. No, not at all. Oh, I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. You into ghost Yuri? I don't. Who? Hugh? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Mike. You really? Yeah, you fucking idiot. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did, you fucking moron. You only did glance over it after all. You gotta fucking dissect it. Come on, man. It's art. This is how you're supposed to digest art, you fucking loser. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience within their work. That's me. I am the street light. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn when you put it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end, I really enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Mike. Me too. Alright, who's next? Bum, 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 bum. There you go. I was fixing something. I guess let's do Sayori because we know Sayori already. This is a good poem. Oh god, this is gonna be rough. This is a good poem, Mike. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I am kind of the only guy writing poems in his spare time. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing spare poems in his time? I guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really just a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm fucking standing here in front of you. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before, Mike, deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason why I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah! I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yeah! Now you're gonna read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you've missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I would sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, maybe a little bit. You can't just answer just a little bit. This is a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be so mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. it came out nice, or how should I put it? It just sounds like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. That's bad to skip breakfast. I get cranky. I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But, next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Very cool. And let's talk to Monica. Oh, hey Mike. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Hold on, I gotta get my Obama voice back. Good. My fellow Americans. My fellow Americans. Good. Glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, or new activities, or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring up things, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm settled in. Anyway, is there any spoilers? Is there any spoilers so if I would like one? You would like a spoiler? Is there any spoilers? If so, I would like one. There is 100% spoilers. And I will give you a hint. This whole game revolves around her character. Anyway, I want to share my poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Mike. We'll be a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's the sort of barrier that we'll all have to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Mike. I was going in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Oh, it's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, when it counts, I can put in some effort. Oh, that's not very fair. Well, I guess you worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary imagery and symbols. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. By allowing both people to get something out of it, just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry about it that much. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring, and I'll learn to try new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying lots of different things. It could take a while before I get comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself into writing the way that everyone else should write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be pretty good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direct spackle. What the fuck? Hold on. See It couldn't be me. See the direction of the spackle? Pro did it? What the fuck does it say? A noise, a neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel behind. I reel blind, like film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices that now I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Creepy. Weird. What do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you like to call it. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten poetry pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. That was what was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. Oh, God. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never get any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper. Tidy it up later. Why did I say titty? That was dumb. Another way to think about it is this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I don't know if I can keep going. My voice already hurts, dude. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, we'll just finish Natsuki and then we'll move on. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. I was seeing if the group wanted to play Among Us, but I don't think anyone's gonna get on. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, it's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass, actually. Huh. Anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. That's my favorite poem so far. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems is for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like this poem, it did not hit me hard, I'm gonna be honest. Seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Ah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it for a rhyme at the end, but then I make it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the young. You didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. See, that's the nicest thing you've said so far. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they were just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, am I right, boys? Sigh. I guess that's what I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into, though. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, while Yuri smiles sadly. What's wrong with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that even be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but that really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Mike too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Mike liked my poem too, you know. He even told me that he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so interested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Mike appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make... I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Mike started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little, This doesn't concern you. I don't like bumping this. Suddenly, both girls turned toward me as if they noticed I was standing there. Mike, she's just trying to make me look bad. That is not true. She started it. If she could ever get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this would have never happened in the first place. What's the point of making poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out to the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Mike. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep, expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand, right, Mike? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Honestly, I want to try to go after Yuri, so we're choosing Yuri. Natsuki, you're right. I liked your poem. See? Wait. It's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poems seriously. I understand. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. There's no secret that I was impressed. Well, But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feeling into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki gets felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well. If you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki's fists clench. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point feeling defiant only... At this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps me to walk around and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles the poem in her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki! She really didn't even do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone have gotten frustrated with being treated like that? How could anyone not have gotten frustrated by being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Mike. You're too kind. I'm thankful you're part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That thing that Natsuki said, that thing that Natsuki said, about I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm gonna make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was super fun! Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly, except for that one fight that me and Yuri literally just had. Mike, what about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everything. Oh God, fuck, I can't read. Spookiest game, you know. You must shit your pants when a leaf falls on the ground, man. Trust me, it gets weird. It'll get way weirder tomorrow. Oh, hello. Chambays. Welcome to the stream. I haven't seen your name before. Hello and welcome. Awesome. In that case, I'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little bit more? Did I learn a little bit more about the kinds of poem everyone likes? With any luck, that means that I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with my newfound determination. Mike, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Ah! Sayori beams at me. It has truly been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, what happened earlier? What do you mean? About between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. It's kind of because of you. I promise they're both wonderful people, except when they're trying to fight with the same gross, dumbass boy. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Okay, I guess that just sounds weird. Phew. You know, Mike, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. We're like, bumping all these heavy beats, dancing our asses off. It's so much fun. I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Hey, that's every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with them is nice, but does it really need to stop there? You know what I'm saying? Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I say that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. We're going after Yuri. What things that Yuri would like? Eternity. And climax. Yuri does like climaxing, you know. Yuri also likes pleasure, am I right? Oh yeah. Secretive. That's very Yuri. Tenacious was Yuri. Lust was Yuri. Nibble? I don't know. Hopeless. Oh, that's Sayori. See, when you think it's somebody and then you click on it and it's somebody else, it's really unsettling sometimes. For some of them. Anxiety. Yuri. Very nice. Very nice. Melancholy is Yuri. Memories. Oh, memories is Sayori. Wonderful. Oh, is Sayori. Kawaii is Natsuki. Alright, we gotta get for Yuri though. Hold on. Meager, Yuri. Intellectual is Yuri. Analysis is Yuri. Together. Oh, is Sayori. That makes sense. Captive is Yuri. Marshmallow is definitely Natsuki. Or, well no, might be Sayori. Dazzle. Oh, Dazzle Sayori. Disarray is Yuri, because she likes the big words. Imagination is Yuri. Very cool. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please do hit the follow button if you haven't done so already. I would super appreciate it. That would be super awesome. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting. How long has it been? It's almost been 2 hours and it is 10 p.m. We started a little bit late tonight, but we're going to start at normal time tomorrow. We'll save in this slot over here. But that is going to be the stream. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed the stream. I'm gonna turn the turn the light on here real quick. So hopefully everyone has enjoyed the stream. It was fun for sure. We're gonna continue with either this or we're gonna switch tomorrow. We might switch to what do we switch to? Five Nights at Freddy's tomorrow. But if you haven't done so, please do hit the follow button. I would super appreciate it. And I will see everyone tomorrow night. Good night, everybody, and goodbye.